You, Crystal.
Uh-huh.
We have an eviction scheduled today.
I just filed bankruptcy, Chapter 13,
Okay,
and I have my paperwork.
Okay, you need to call your attorney. Did you file within the 10 days?
I filed on the 15th, or the 15th,
The 15th?
and my realtor got the paperwork and said they agreed with it and everything.
Okay, let me see your paperwork.
Okay.
You filed on the 15th of what?
December.
Okay, then let me show you something. You're not the
If I got the letter, I'd have been
first.
gone a long time ago.
Yeah, but a lot of
But
people.
once you went to court,
Yeah.
that was the whole deal.
Someone got that letter. We never got that. She said one. It was mailed here. Did she not? She said that.
Yeah.
Who got the letter?
Yeah.
Actually got the damn letter right there.
There's no way he could know when it was going to reset it or when it was going to be mailed.
Yeah, I work out of town every week.
Yeah, there is no way a person could know when it's going to be reset.
Oh my goodness, you got it nice in here too. What is it? I knew it was a bankruptcy on there.
Yeah, it's still on bankruptcy.
Yeah, but bankruptcy been dismissed.
No, it haven't.
I got the bankruptcy order on the paperwork.
I call them now. I just reapplied it. I call them now. When we get them on the phone,
Well, I don't think it matters at this point because it was dismissed. And if you reapply it, I don't think it matters. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not sure.
it should matter if I reapply.
So you're under bankruptcy right now, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I'm under bankruptcy.
Let me call.
I'm so like, what is that? What the what?
Yeah, we can force entry in here.
We was asleep. We didn't know. We was asleep. I just heard somebody, a chain or something that would make me jump up.
Right.
Sure, I know that.
Let's see, we got a license number here.
Okay.
Let me so I speak to this attorney. You want that? She paying who? Is that like that?
Hey,
No. They're gonna put it right there.
I don't want it right there.
Man, this is an eviction. This ain't, we ain't got a moving
You
crew.
gotta do all that.
It's got to go out there. I understand that. We're gonna, okay. In the sidewalk where? Okay, leave it on the side. Oh, look, I understand you upset. I would be upset too with this happening. Okay. Are you the leaseholder?
She is. She's at work. She gets off at 6.
You might need to call her.
Wow.
Any weapons, anything like that in here?
I don't own a weapon. I'm just over at my brother's house. My brother and his girlfriend house for a little while. But, let me call them. So with everything has to get out the house right now?
Yep, that's what we're here for. To must set it out.
Wow.
Now, the way this works is I come in, I take pictures of everything. Once I get my pictures taken, the crew comes in, we start setting it out.
Well, can I have a minute to call them, please? Because I didn't know nothing. Sorry, this is so shocking to me.
Well, evictions don't. This is how evictions work. As soon as I show here, whoever was living here don't live here anymore. And
Really?
so, right.
I did not. I promise that I don't know nothing about
Yeah.
this.
Well, a lot of people don't understand how evictions work. But it's not one of them things where I can come back. You don't live here no more. It's eviction. That's it.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Okay, can I move my own things? Do I have to?
Well, that's what an eviction is.
Well, my cousin say downstairs. Say, can I move my kids? Can I do that at least? Get my kids out the way, please.
Well, yeah, you have to get the kids out, and that's why I'm gonna come in and take my pictures. And while I'm doing that, what I would advise you to do is that you got any jewelry, money,
Yes.
cell phones, that kind of stuff. Go ahead and gather that stuff up because you don't want us putting it in a bag.
Please don't put my stuff in the bag, sir.
That's what I'm saying. So go ahead and start gathering that stuff up while I'm taking my pictures, and then you need to get the kids.
Girl, she has the eviction, girl. They just here to pull stuff out. The eviction people, tell me to come up here and help me, please. Yes, girl, yes. Steady something. Excuse me. Yeah, she paid and she been to court. Did you show the paper? Yeah, cause we paid. Yeah, she paid.
Okay, so what do you think? I just drove down the street and just came over here?
No, sir, we're not saying that.
I mean, come on, you got to think about stuff now. It's my understanding, but you have to justify why I'm here. Your own answer to why I'm here is a mistake. I mean, come on now, it ain't no mistake. This is a writ from General Sessions Court for this. Okay.
Girl, your stuff is gonna get put out.
Yeah.
It is sheriff, police, or something here to put everything out, taking pictures. Girl, I don't know. He said that something is the eviction, girl. I'm sorry, they gonna take everything out the house right now. Okay, here she go. Here she go. If they need somebody to come get them right now, as soon as possible. Cause she's on the phone.
Who's this?
Yeah, that's the owner of this house.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have been paying my bill. Hello, I have been paying my bills, and I have paid that woman.
Okay, but here's the
I
problem.
understand.
Let me explain something to you. All I do is evictions. That's what I do. I don't collect
Okay,
rent. I don't know.
I've
I'm trying to explain it to you because I don't have no discretion. I don't have anything that you can.
I have been paying her. I ain't gonna need for y'all to take my stuff out. I have been paying that woman. I have
Well,
been paying
you need to
her.
call General
I
Sessions
paid
Court,
her
man. You want me to give you the docket number? General Sessions Court is the one who issued this. A judge from General Sessions Court. You might need to contact General Sessions. General Sessions Court. General Sessions Court.
You give me the number.
I don't know if I got the number. Hold on. Let me see if I got the number.
It's crazy. Yeah. I don't get this.
Okay, the number.
You're gonna pick them up right.
3.
You want your docket number? Yeah, you want your docket number?
Great. Baby, I can talk shit.
That's the area. What's the area code? The area code is 901.
Yes.
No, damn. Shit, take your money and still put you at your house. It don't make no sense.
I'm gonna give you a docket number, because they're gonna ask you for your docket number when you call.
Hold on, right quick.
But I'm finna pepper spray him.
Why you gonna pepper spray me?
So I pepper spray Minnie.
I got the picture paper. And I got stamp. I got the candy.
Man, why didn't you open that door? All this is unnecessary. You wasting their time, everybody's time.
I was just,
Okay, but if you thought the county do evictions, you know you ain't.
I ain't got no papers though. I didn't get
So
them.
you haven't got any type of, listen to me.
Yes, sir.
So you haven't got any kind of notice saying that the eviction
No.
process,
No.
I find that totally hard to
No. Was the
Because
for class due rent, but the house is paid for. So they had to change it up. I didn't know about that.
Okay, here's my understanding, because I served the original paperwork, so that's what your problem is.
To who, me?
You lost the house. I talked to you.
When?
You lost the house through tax auction.
Okay.
You was gonna try to fight it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They sold your house. The county sold your house for taxes, right? The new owner worked out a deal for you. You are a renter. You worked out a deal with him to rent your own house.
$30,000.
Okay, but that's on you. I'm telling you now. Now,
Why you gonna pay? Can you do that?
You don't live here. You trespassing on this property.
calm down.
Hey, man, I got stabbed in my
You
hand.
trespassing.
Got press charges.
Oh, please listen to me.
You're
Not being reasonable.
Yes,
listen
I am.
to me.
Yes, I am.
Listen, look.
I am. It's okay. I want to press charges.
No, okay, later. But you can't do that now. Let me get the clothes, okay?
Sir,
just calm down.
again,
It's hard.
you
Right? We gonna be all right.
this is a Shell County issue. I mean, y'all got going stuff back. The only reason we here,
That thing?
Dude,
cause you in the way.
come here. Why are you not even being reasonable?
Look, I don't have all that.
I ain't got.
No,
And if
you
he
really get
didn't,
pressed.
Now,
Now, tell me you get off this property. You trespass on this property. You're on private property. Now I'm telling you to leave. That's your first warning to trespass. I'm gonna tell you 2 other times, then I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing.
can't arrest me.
Oh, I bet you I can.
Look at me, please.
You don't live here. I got a court order from
I didn't get no paper.
Federal Sessions Court. Same court they did. Boss man, you can't mess with none of that stuff. It's an eviction. What say? No, we doing a set out. She can show up and get her stuff. So you can't mess with none of that stuff. Now after I leave, people gonna take it. But while I'm here, it's still for her to come get her stuff. It's not an auction. Sheriff told you can have it? Yeah, I don't have no problems, but at the same time, what if she was to show up, her and her family? And there you are loading stuff up. You got $1 and everything.
Yeah, I've been knowing her since she was a baby.
Right.
It's not a problem, boss man. It's your job, boss man.
All right, boss.
What we get paid for it on time.
All right, boss man. You sure over here quick. You should have been trying to help her out. Over here trying to get her stuff. You over here trying to get her stuff? All right, don't be out here begging now.
Fuck you, bro. I'm fuck you. I ain't want that no more.
Boss man, you gonna create all this conflict because you trying to get some free stuff out the street. I'm just saying, you trying to create all this conflict for what? What's in here that's so important that you want to start an argument?
I ain't got that done right, man. I gave you 30 seconds, bro. All this.
You still talking. Still talking out here trying to steal something, take something for free. Yeah. Then somebody he got guns and all this. Anybody got time for you? Got to go to gun, go get it. Yeah. Why you trying to get something for free? Want to argue?
What you say?
Have you seen the garage?
Yeah, I didn't been in there, but I looked back there and saw that stuff in there.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you? We're High Court enforcement agents.
Code.
And we have a threat to repossess this property.
Report.
Pardon?
What is this?
It's a letter from the High Court of England
Yeah.
saying that you have to leave this property.
I don't understand.
You get an hour to pack up your bags, take everything that belongs to you.
What is the wording for the code?
Where is the word? It says there, High Court of Justice.
Romanian-born Vaduva doesn't seem to understand that she has to leave the house today. Her friend offers advice.
Questa è la corte open, ok? You is for the court?
Yes.
Uh-huh. 1 second, please. I show something for the court.
Yes, sure, please do.
In 2 weeks, I'm going to the home, no now.
Vaduva thinks she has 2 more weeks before she has to leave.
The defendant, this is you, you understand?
Yeah,
Good. To give the claimant, that's the person who owns the property,
Yes.
own the
now,
property,
2 weeks.
owns the property, forthwith, that means now. So this means now.
Not 2 weeks.
Vaduva has 2 children. To avoid them being homeless, Paul wants her to go straight to the council to apply for emergency housing.
How many people here? How many
My
people?
family.
Okay.
What nationality are you?
It's not member.
No, what nationality? Where do you come from?
Romanian.
Right. Well, the council should help you.
I'm speak to council for help about nothing.
They won't do anything.
Believe me, nothing.
Trust me, they won't do anything until they get this piece of paper. Okay?
Vaduva has 1 hour to pack her essentials and leave. But instead, she wants to talk to Ginger, the landlord's representative.
You have to leave now.
Why?
Because you're out of it. That's it.
Somebody, this lady, you come in the office, you give you money, something for,
No one gave me
for
money.
make this.
No one gave me a penny.
She told me.
No one gave me a penny.
She told me yesterday.
I'm not going to argue with you.
You know yesterday the two ladies.
I'm not going to argue with you. No one gave me a penny. You're leaving now. Simple.
I don't leave.
You're leaving now.
I don't leave.
You're going to leave. You
I
have,
don't
you
leave.
have no choice.
Sheriff's office, start eviction. Sheriff's office, here to serve eviction. For everybody inside this residence. Okay, we're serving eviction. Open up the door now.
I'm not getting an eviction from nobody. I've been here for 20 years. I'm not evicted. You go through a process. I haven't been through the process. You can't nobody just come up here. My name is Miss Green.
Okay, Miss Green, that's exciting. We post a notice on your door.
That's not, it said unknown. I'm a known person. I don't know what that means.
Miss Green, is anybody else in there with you?
My grandson's in here with me.
How's your grandson?
He's 19.
19. Why didn't you go to the courthouse when the notice was posted on the door?
I'm not an unknown person. I'm Joanne Green. I've been here for 20 years. They don't have no contracts with me to be doing nothing with anyone. So I don't know why they're here talking about they can evict me and all this stuff. So you go past foreclosure to evict, to get the, listen, this is a scam and the bank is a scam. And so they don't have no jurisdiction over me. I'm indigenous to this land. This is my property. I've been here. That's why they can't touch me. Now this person comes over here talking about, oh, I just purchased this house from an auction with no paperwork in his hand. He just comes. I could have killed him. You don't come up to nobody's home talking about what you got. You ain't got nothing in your hand. You just talking. Like, who the fuck does that? If I'm supposed to be evicted, my name is not unknown. Everybody knows it. This my life. The light bill has been in my name for 20 years. I have been here. This is my home. Okay, can't nobody buy somebody's home out from under them if they don't have no paperwork or no nothing.
Okay,
That's not right.
Miss Green.
So you can't evict me for nothing.
Well, my question to you, Miss Green, why didn't you go to the courthouse? Yeah, come on, let's go ahead and start.
I'm in the middle of freezing. Don't you touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Let them do their job. Don't touch my stuff. All right.
Hey. Hey.
Go down. Get back. My rent is paid. Mike. Brother, my rent is paid. My rent is paid. Yes, it is paid. Let me give you my goddamn receipt.
Well, here's the problem you got about me.
My rent is paid.
Well, that's something you did you go to court?
Yeah, I went to court.
What happened in court?
And he told my rent was paid. He showed the receipt, and that was that. Mike, what are you doing? My rent is paid.
We went to court. He got the paper.
We went to court for a late fee. The late fee was paid. It's paid.
Boss man, let me.
See the thing. If they touch anything in my house, I'm gonna take you to court and sue you. My rent is paid.
Okay.
My rent is paid.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain to you how this works. Okay. Yeah, you went to court.
Yes.
Okay. What did the judge tell you about the 10 days?
The judge told me about the 10 days if I didn't pay his court costs. She said, what about the rent? He said, oh, the rent was paid already. She said, okay. So what did he owe? He said, he don't owe me nothing. He just owe my lawyer. I just want to pay my lawyer fees. She said, fine. I went back 2 days later, filed the petition so they can get those payments installments. Matter of fact, that paperwork right here.
Okay, but here's the thing.
That paperwork right here. The judge granted me to pay $25 a month, on $300 on his late fee, on his court costs, not his rent. His rent paid.
Okay.
For the month of October.
Here's what you're gonna have to understand. The court issued the writ for possession. So that means that your issues, because I can't litigate anything. It doesn't. You can show me receipts, everything.
Are you serious?
I'm positive. All thing I do is the eviction.
My rent is paid, sir.
See, that wouldn't matter to me. That would be something that's between you and the judge and the court.
Right.
The court issued the writ. That's the only thing I can go by. I can't say, well, he's paid or whatever. I don't have anything to do with that part of it. All thing I can do is the eviction.
Mike, my rent is paid. What are you doing? If they touch my stuff, you are going to pay prosecute you. You know my rent is paid. I don't care about all this. You don't want to go bring the October. Did you get your rent for October, Mike? Yes or no? Did you get it? Did you get your rent for October?
Yeah, because I didn't pay it,
And you think it's fucking dirty right now. Did I not pay my rent for October, Mike? Don't do me right now, bro. Don't do me right now. Don't do me right now.
Boss man.
Don't you fucking do it.
Boss man, let me tell you this right here. Now,
I'm better call a cop, so I'm trying to get my friend the phone.
Alright.
Because my rent is paid.
Because she goddamn me said we owed her $2,500, which that was a lie. We got all our receipts, man, to everything we can pay. You know, the lady trying to move out the house because she's scared she finna get fucking sued. You know, ain't nobody trying to sue the motherfucker. We just trying to get you to fix this shit.
Well, I understand that, boss man.
I mean,
but that's beyond me, though. You know what I'm saying?
I understand too, bro. You a processor. You ain't the sheriff or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I do. I do the same thing the sheriff does.
Man, these people here trying to change the lock. What's the Cecily number?
Okay, we're gonna just have to go ahead and pick it, then you ain't gonna open up, boss. You know where you can call your wife and find out what's going on?
Call my wife now, bro.
I'm trying to work with you, boss. Somebody, if you paid, you paid.
Yeah, we paid.
But that ain't the instructions I got.
At the point about paying, she trying to get y'all to do this shit before them golden foreman come today. That's all.
Well, that's between you and her. You gonna have to sue or whatever you gonna have to do, but that ain't anything to do with me, boss. You wanna go ahead and we can go ahead and go to the side door.
You go to the narrow door, man.
Oh, so you want me to call the police?
Okay, what you call? You ain't go to nothing.
Okay, well we're gonna do it that way. We ain't gonna make it a hostile situation.
You got a processor here.
So you making threats, right?
I ain't made nothing with you, bro.
That's
So you
what.
can't go through the door.
That's what it sounds like you making.
That's a,
It sounds like it to me. So we're gonna let the police deal with you. I'm gonna have you arrested.
I just get my own stuff though.
That ain't how it works, Bob. Now before I call him, cause I really don't want to call him.
You don't realize it.
But before I call him,
Let me call the landlord first. Let's see what you got going on. 859. I ain't understand what you said. 859. Dumb niggas do shit.
well, I understand the situation. I understand you upset. I would be upset too. I know, but you don't have to take that up with the court. You can't take that up with me.
I ain't said nothing with you. I ain't said nothing to you. You can take it up with you, bro. I ain't said nothing against you. I ain't said nothing direct to you.
Okay, Bob.
Look at these jobs.
Officer of the court. How you doing? Constance? Is she here? Okay, I got an eviction schedule here this morning. How many people are here? 3 who? Children? Okay. Well, the way it works is I'm gonna come in and start taking pictures. Sure. How you doing? Give me an eviction schedule today. Yep. It's too late. I'm already here. Once I'm here, you don't even live here anymore. Well, I give you 5 or 10 minutes to gather some stuff. Yeah, once I take my pictures, I'll move. Okay. Go ahead and bring them in over to the front. Alright. Stop in the front.
It's around.
My rent's paid.
Who did you pay your rent to?
Mike, my rent's paid. Mike. Brother, my rent is paid. My rent is paid. Yes, it is paid. Let me give you my goddamn receipt.
Well, here's the problem you got about me.
My rent is paid.
Well, that's something you. Did you go to court?
Yeah, I went to court.
What happened in court?
And he told my rent was paid. He showed the receipt, and that was that. Mike, what are you doing? My rent is paid.
We went to court. He got the paper.
We went to court for a late fee. The late fee was paid. It's paid.
Boss man, let me.
Do your thing. If they touch anything in my house, I'm gonna take two words from you. My rent is paid.
Okay.
My rent is paid.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain to you how this works. Okay. Yeah, you went to court.
Yes.
Okay. What did the judge tell you about the 10 days?
The judge told him 10 days if I didn't pay his court costs. She said, what about the rent? He said, oh, the rent was paid already. She said, okay, so what he owed? He said, he don't owe me nothing, he just owe my lawyer, I told him to pay my lawyer fees. She said, fine. I went back 2 days later, filed a petition so they can get those payments installment.
Okay, but here's the thing.
The judge read me to pay $25 a month and $300 on his late fee, on his court costs. Not his rent paid. For the month of October.
Here's what you have to understand. The court issued the writ for possession. So that means that your issues, because I can't litigate anything. It doesn't. You can show me.
Thank you.